You know, I think you'd do great at this.
Podcasting?
Yeah. Is this your first podcast?
Yeah, the first one that I've
Yeah.
made, yeah.
You'll be in it. We're just talking, you know? So, Nathan, what do you think we read this week?
Aliens? Dead
Yeah.
Orbit?
Dead or okay, just checking.
Okay. You motherfucker.
Dude, I don't.
The last one I fucked up.
It would have been really funny if.
Oh, I should have just read a different one.
That was like your extra reading. It's like.
If James Stokoe did a different Aliens book, I would have just read that.
I probably would have too.
But I don't want to miss out on the goat
Yeah.
if we're going to read it. That would have been funny, though. I didn't even think of that.
Do you ever like look at his bibliography?
No.
It's like really.
What do you mean his
small.
bibliography?
Like the shit he's done.
Really?
Like his
I feel like I've seen him
his body of work. He's done shit kind of
probably like a
covers
lot
and
of covers,
stuff.
yeah.
There's like this,
The Godzilla.
Godzilla, and then he did like 2 books for like Dark Horse, and I think that's it as far as like
When did
a
he
miniseries.
start making comics?
I don't know.
Like,
But-
is he kind of new to the game? I feel like you can't.
I think
Maybe not, because if you're
it's like
getting
within like our reading timeline, you know.
well, he
did
was born
something-
in 1985, which is like not much older than us. like
round in 40.
Yeah, he's about to, okay, wait. I guess he started in 2005.
I guess he was on Moon Knight.
Yeah, what is
For a
that?
little while?
Oh, dude, he was on Jeff Lemire's Moon Knight.
Was it cool?
Oh yeah, I didn't know what I was looking at the time, but yeah, he was.
He did
That makes a lot of sense.
this book called Orc Stain with Image Comics.
What a great name, Orkstain.
Yeah,
I love that.
it's like, you know, the writer artist thing.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
in 2010, so a hot minute since then. And then he did this other thing called Orphan and the Five Beasts in 2021, 4-issue mini,
Okay,
and that looks kind of cool.
that does look cool.
So, and that just as far as like writer artist stuff, that seems like that's the extent.
Yeah. He has a list of unfinished projects.
What on like Wiki?
There's a Spider Nom, which is a Spider-Man in Vietnam fan comic.
That sounds sick.
Murder Bullets.
As opposed to the other kinds
War
of bullets.
Wonton Soup. Nomad of the Domes. This guy's just coming up with band names. Dude, he is cooking. Murder Bullets? Are you shitting me? Fire for Effect. Dude, what a good band name. That was apparently a heavy metal pitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel like he could have been all over heavy metal if he wanted to.
Yeah, he could have fucking owned it.
I would have preferred to see his shit in there.
Yeah, for real.
Didn't he do like a creep show?
Probably.
I think he did a creep show like story, and I bought it.
Oh, not that I've seen. That's cool though.
Anyway, welcome back to the Tradewaiters podcast, the comic book club where we read a different trade paperback every single week.
False.
I'm Daniel Yord, Nathan Weir, Brothers We Read Comics. What do you mean?
This wasn't a trade paperback this week, Daniel.
Ah,
We bent the rules a little bit.
It's worth it.
I actually bought 4 individual issues and I just stapled them together. So you're the only one that cheated this week.
Well, I did make a purchase.
Oh.
It's not here yet,
Oh God.
but this was in a Alien Omnibus
Oh.
called The Original Years or
Yeah,
something like that.
it was collected in that.
And it was like the 4th one.
Yeah.
And the cover A of the number 1 is the cover for the omnibus.
Oh, cool.
And there's a bunch of there's
Damn.
also like
They know how to sell an alien comic then.
yeah, I know. I bought that on like last Wednesday when we recorded,
Yeah.
and it like it's not expected to get here till like next Monday. So
Bummer.
it's like,
That'll be cool though.
cow, what bummer. Yeah, dude. Another thing that I wanted from it was like, there's this like sci-fi writer who wrote like his own screenplay for Alien 3, but it was like scrapped, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was turned into a book, and then they also have made like a comic book version of it too,
Cool.
out of print, but it's collected in that
What's it
omnibus. It's
You know?
just like Alien 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's like the lost screenplay or something like that.
So it got canceled, and then they made a different Alien 3 later.
Right.
Oh, that
the one that
sucks.
ended up coming out. Yeah. But
Wow.
apparently, like this
Like-
script is like pretty kick-ass. Like people like
Really?
it.
Oh.
Anyway, did I finish the intro?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. We got different time codes in our description. We get the book, which is Aliens Dead Orbit by James Stokoe.
Yes, sir.
We got Back Matter Matters in the poll list, but we start with the news. What kind of news you got?
News from today, as of we're recording, but the Jimmy Olsen series is gonna have Gorilla Grodd in it.
Did we know? Okay, so
Did we know about a Jimmy Olsen
I
series?
don't think we said that as like news. Like that's supposedly coming.
Like the Jimmy Olsen series?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's new too. But Gorilla Grodd's gonna be in it at some point,
Interesting.
which is fun. So Jimmy Olsen's got to find 99 other people to go fight him. See if he can do it.
Uh-huh.
But that's cool. I think it's cool that they're giving him a series.
Yeah, I think that could work.
Just kind of like a wacky sort of hijinks kind of thing.
Like he goes and reports on random stuff.
Yeah, like the most crazy like things though.
I'm excited to read the Jimmy Olsen book for the show.
Yeah, that one's fucking wild. It's like it's Matt Fraction and Steve Lieber, I believe, and I was reading
Yeah.
it, and I don't know if I knew how to appreciate it necessarily, but I think
You
now
didn't
that
know
I
what you had.
I didn't know that like Jimmy Olsen's this dude that would like run around and like report on like the craziest things, and so there's like a lot of like deep rooted history and just like weird stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
And Steve Lieber's pretty great in that. So,
Yeah, Steve Lieber's awesome.
so that's pretty cool.
Not really comic news, but the Jenny Tartakovsky movie Fixed
Yeah,
got a trailer
yeah,
coming out on Netflix.
looks hot garbage.
You don't like it?
No. What is he doing?
Coming August 13th.
It's 2D hand drawn animation, and that's what he does with it.
It's comedy.
Is it?
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it, but I think it just seems so off for him. Like it,
Maybe he's trying to get outside the box.
maybe I guess, which he can do. But he's apparently been working on this for like since like 2008 or something.
Maybe he did all the other stuff so that this could be greenlit.
Maybe he goes through all of Samurai Jack, all
Yeah.
of Primal, that Clone Wars money.
Yeah.
And he does this. Yeah, I was like a little bit disappointed when I saw it because I think he's like one of the goats.
It's a little bit odd that it's not at HBO
Yeah, because he's been doing Primal over there. I mean, I guess
or
Netflix
Adult
probably
Swim
just,
or whatever. Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe
So-
that's a step up as far as like
could be.
exposure or whatever.
Had a pretty good cast behind it, right? It was like Adam, what's his name? Adam Devine,
Divine. Yeah.
and then like Idris Elba's in there.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Season 5 and Invincible is confirmed.
Oh, cool! I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Very nice. Apparently, there's going to be a theatrical release of Spider-Man 2's extended cut called Spider-Man 2.1. So like Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2,
Extended cut.
and it's going to be extended cut of that, which includes about 30 more minutes of stuff
30.
ish.
That sounds sick.
Yeah. So
I'd pay for that.
Gonna happen later this year, apparently.
No word.
Yeah, I think I would check that out. That sounds awesome. It's a good movie.
Yeah, definitely. Do you think, say, like you have like a Doomsday DVD collection, you only have like 100 movies in there? Is Spider-Man 2 in there? These are the movies you have to like rewatch for the rest of your
100
life.
movies that I watch for the rest of my life.
Yeah, because there's Doomsday outside.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I think I'd rank it like in the 90s of my top
Okay.
100 movies, maybe.
All right.
But it's in there.
Sure. I was thinking about like,
Parker randomly sent me a list of like New York Times top 100 movies ever,
oh yeah,
And-
that's like a new.
and he was like, "Do you agree with this?" Like in like the weirdest way.
Like it's behind a fucking paywall. What
and
do you
I,
mean?
And I was like, I don't see Hot Rod on there, so no. But they didn't even have Shrek on there, which I feel like
Whack.
is worthy of it because they have like Wall-E. So like number 1 is Parasite, which is fair. I'll tell you top 5: Parasite, Mulholland Drive, There Will Be Blood, In the Mood for Love, and Moonlight. And then
Moonlight's number 5.
Moonlight's number 5,
Okay.
just beating out No Country for Old Men at number 6.
No fucking shot.
But like they have Spirited Away on there, which makes sense. They have Arrival. That's a good movie. Wall-E is on there. I'm trying to look at the animated stuff.
So your beef is with the amount of anime movies that are in there?
No. I like the anime. I think Spirited. Well, actually, I haven't seen Spirited Away, but there's like, good stuff.
People like it.
Ratatouille's in here.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I think Shrek's a better movie than Ratatouille.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I just thought it was interesting. And then they have Superbad at number 100. So it just barely made it in there. But yeah, I would say Spider-Man 2 is probably in there for my top 100.
I started
Is it in yours?
making a list.
I don't know what comic book movies would be in there because there would certainly be a few, I think.
I tried doing 52, but then I got to that relatively fast. I'm at
You got to 52 movies?
Yeah, really fast.
Whoa.
So I was like, okay, one a week. But I'm like, that's shitty. I don't if I'm in a bunker or something and I only watch one movie a week, that kind of blows. I'm like, let's do 100. And I could really only confidently put 60 something in there.
That's a good amount though. I think I would get to 20 and be like, fuck man, I don't know. What haven't I seen yet?
I definitely thought about a lot of stuff, but there's some I'm I don't know if I really need to revisit a lot of this stuff.
I think there's some good stuff.
Sometimes I just feel I don't really need to watch any more new movies.
You're good.
I think
you consumed all the media you need.
As long as I know which ones I know are good, I'll just keep rewatching stuff and never be disappointed.
I think that's value. I think there's definitely some merit to that.
I'll be like that with comics one day, I'm sure.
Okay, but what were there any comic book movies in that top 100?
Yeah.
Like what? I'd probably put Spider-Verse in there.
I think I
probably first
wrestled with that, but I ended up putting it in there. Let's see there. I have Watchmen in there. That's a personal thing. Dark Knight.
That's a good one. I'd probably put The Batman.
Scott Pilgrim.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
The Killer is a comic book movie, technically.
I don't know if I could rewatch that a bunch of times.
Really? I really enjoyed it. You only watch it once a year, maybe,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I put Dread in there.
Dread, okay. I haven't seen that yet.
Really? It's awesome.
The Carl Urban one.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
The Suicide Squad. I put Constantine in there.
Really? Nice.
Yeah.
Sophie would be happy to hear that.
Sin City.
Okay.
Hellboy.
So there's a good amount in there.
Yeah.
Which Hellboy?
I thought it was being kind of stingy with it, but
First Hellboy?
Yeah, first Hellboy.
Interesting.
I put Deadpool 1.
I don't know if that makes mine.
Spider-Verse, first one.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay.
I like this list a lot, but
I'll have to take a look at it.
It's not. I'm thinking more they're all features, in practically franchise movies. There's not a lot of deep cuts necessarily. And
Doesn't matter.
I think it was just more stuff that came to me at work.
Just stuff you like.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I can get to 100.
I'll have to make a
then
top.
I'll buy them all.
I'll have to make a top 100.
Yeah, because you can rank them. I don't know if I
don't know. I wouldn't rank them, but I would just put no particular order.
It's kind of hard.
Just putting 100 movies in there.
Yeah,
that would be kind of cool to rank or give yourself your top 100 and then buy them all.
Yeah,
and then every year you have to kick a couple out for whatever came out that year. If it makes it.
Oh, just always have the goated amount.
If you thought 20 years later there's a top 100 status, then you got to kick out.
Right.
I don't know, Watchmen or Shawshank.
Right.
Get that shit out of there.
I don't have Shawshank in there.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Shrek. Anyway, other news. Oh, speaking of Dread.
Carl Urban.
Huh?
Carl Urban's in the Mortal Kombat. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, okay. That's where you're going. Never mind.
Taika Waititi is working on a Judge Dredd movie.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'd like
to see him do something pretty serious.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some comic relief, but I just kind of like how Judge Dredd is still in the
zeitgeist somehow.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's cool. Then we got our first look at Wolverine-zilla and the Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe comic book run. Did you see this?
No, because I'm going to buy the book, dude.
You don't want to see it?
No.
It's a cover.
It's the cover?
It's the. I guess it's the.
Is it the cover?
It looks like the cover because it has the trade dress and it says Marvel in the corner.
All right, let me see that book shit.
I don't know what that's about,
Okay.
but it's Godzilla, and he's got the Wolverine cowl, and he's got the claws made of something.
All right.
There's gonna be an Evil Dead burn. Not really comic book news, but you see that?
Like
There's
a new movie?
New Evil Dead movie just started filming today.
Who's doing that?
I don't know.
Is it the same dude that did the other one?
Sebastian Vanacek.
Did he do the last one?
I don't know. Let me look that guy up.
That's cool though. I like how it's like. No, Lee Cronin did the other one. The
So a new
Rise.
guy. This guy made Crocs and Infested
Huh.
in 2023. This is like, well, as a director, I guess.
Sebastian what?
Sebastian Check. Vanicek. He directed a movie in 2023 called Infested
Huh.
or Vermins, which was the original title. So we'll see.
All right.
Was the other Evil Dead director somebody that did a lot of things? Because typically movies like these, I feel like you get a lot of up and comers.
So Fede Alvarez did like a reboot in like 2013, and then
Yeah,
the original three were Sam Raimi.
right. And then Rise. What did that guy do before?
Lee Cronin, didn't he do like Invisible Man or something?
No, he did. Looks like a fair amount. Billy and Chuck,
Oh, just like a bunch of random stuff.
Ghost Train. Yeah, a couple shorts.
That was like his thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why isn't he doing other stuff? I don't know. Maybe that didn't make
He
it
didn't do anything
financial.
else since. Yeah, I feel like he's got to.
I guess that was only like 2 years ago, but still.
Still, yeah, you got to ride that train of I don't know. But yeah, that's cool. There's gonna be a Punisher Nights series by Jimmy Palmiotti and Dan Panosian,
Oh, cool.
which I think will be pretty cool. Looks like a somewhat older Punisher.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Sick.
So I'm excited to see that.
Valiant is doing a Harbinger Wars omnibus,
Cool.
but they're
I never really read any of the Harbinger stuff. I don't know what it's about.
neither did I, but they needed to be funded on Kickstarter
Oh God.
to get it going.
No.
I'm like,
Did you contribute?
So if you want it,
Nah.
now's your time.
Yeah.
But
Damn. Poor Valiant, man.
can you imagine if like you liked like Alien Dead Orbit or something, and in order for it to get a trade, you need to like help fund the trade? You know?
And just hope that it makes it there
Yeah.
to the goal. That would be crazy.
Ice Cream Man.
Yeah.
It's getting a special issue.
Ooh.
It's called Mortal Coil Shuffle, and it's
Good band
a
name.
playing card issue.
Whoa.
So there's like
Like you play a card game?
there's like stories and shit on like the cards, and like I think like characters. I don't know, and I think you can shuffle it, and it's like different. I don't.
What are you talking about?
I'm
They're
trying.
publishing cards?
They're publishing cards, and it's an issue of Ice Cream Man.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, really annoying to like put together. Like, are they
Trying to
selling like a
explain
pack
it-
of cards
Yeah, it's like a deck of cards that you
and
get.
you shuffle it and you get a story?
I think they're like almost like they're like big cards, so they're like readable or whatever.
Interesting.
Did Image post this? I can't remember.
Those guys are really,
Yeah, they're really fucking around.
they're really going out there and doing it, which I respect. I'll have to read the rest of Ice Cream Man.
Just to get to that part.
No, not even, just because I kind of respect the hustle.
Yeah, it's good shit. I've been like wanting to like go back to it. I didn't save it,
Well,
but
we could do the second trade for Horror Month.
I don't know if I would do it. We're not gonna do the anthology.
Okay,
I've been making lists avoiding that specifically.
fair enough.
Nathan, you like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book?
Yeah.
You like,
Canceled?
you like Jason Aaron
Yeah.
and whoever's on it? Well, new creative team is going to be starting on issue number 13.
What?
Yeah.
He's not on it anymore?
Nah, not as of issue 13.
Whoa, he did all that shit and he got booted?
Yeah, only
Sophie Campo was on that bitch for like 100 and something issues.
Yeah. It'll be Gene Luen Yang and
Ooh.
Freddie E. Williams the second. You might know Freddie Williams from
Captain Adam, right?
I don't know. He did Batman in TMNT.
Oh, that guy.
That crossover.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we'll see what they do.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, I could see him having like a 40 issue run.
Yeah,
you know?
I thought he was getting his teeth in there, you know? And
yeah. I was like, things are going good for Jason Aaron.
yeah, I know. I was like, he's got a big year. He's got an Absolute title. He's got TMNT.
Yeah.
He had his Once Upon a Time at the end of the universe or whatever.
World.
At the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that was something I dropped off of. But everything else is doing good for him.
Yeah.
I feel like Jason Aaron, he comes in waves. You know what I mean? Like he has, at one point he has Thor and Star Wars, and then he has like nothing for a little bit, and then he has TMNT and Superman, and then he'll probably
a force
just
of nature.
Yeah, he really is. He comes back. It's a recession indicator.
Really good Jason Aaron comics. You're in trouble.
The Muppets are coming to Marvel variant covers.
Are we scraping about them for news, or like?
Huh?
Are you excited about that?
I'm kind of excited about it. There might be some good ones.
We're gonna have like
there's Kermit the Frog is gonna be Throg in one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. See.
Fair enough.
And there's that chef dude. You know the chef dude with like the hat.
I think he's just called Chef. Or
Chef.
Something.
Yeah. There's one of him with like the Wolverine thing, but he's got just like wooden spoons.
Okay.
Yeah. See.
Is it like Gonzo, but he's just Beast somehow? He's got like X-Men get up.
He's the Thing.
The Thing. Interesting.
Gonzo's the
blue one.
Oh wait. No, he's Captain America.
Ah.
Who's the bear?
Fozzie.
Wow. Good job.
Is that Muppets?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just watched.
He's the Thing.
I just watched Christmas Carol.
Good movie.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's like overrated. But
it's all like it's all just Muppets being Muppets. You know what I mean?
I prefer like.
I don't know if any of it's like groundbreaking, other than the fact that they're like Muppets and.
I really like Jason Segel's Muppet movie.
Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah. Anyway,
I like his song "Am I a Man or Am I a Muppet?"
Yeah.
He goes all in on that.
I should watch that sequel. The sequel, like it's like Muppets Most Wanted or something.
That sounds like such a good title.
Anyway, Greg Pak and Eater Messias is going to be doing a supernatural comic, Nathan.
Oh, wow.
Coming October 1st. It's going to be a story set between season 1 and 2. I don't know.
Star Wars?
I guess
What's
so.
the significance of that? Was there a time jump?
I don't know. I don't remember, like, really, things, they normally picked up.
You watched that whole show, didn't you?
I watched
the highlights.
I skipped the filler episodes, like the Monster Week ones, which is like a majority of them.
So you did like a Naruto watching, but you skipped the bad stuff.
Yeah, I definitely like speed ran.
You found like a list online, I assume.
Yeah,
I got to do that more.
I had that bookmarked for quite a while.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like 15 seasons or something. So
yeah, Jesus.
I don't even know why we started it, but anyway. Yeah, the seasons seem to like just pick up one after another. Like it's like very bingeable because it's like nothing seemed that weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That's kind of cool. I wonder how that came together.
They've had some supernatural comics, but I think it's more like prequel stuff. But that's the thing.
Cool.
And Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah.
A new book coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Coming October 1st. It's going to be a 5-issue mini. Art by Andrea Briccardo.
Okay.
I'll give you 1,000 chances to guess the writer.
And you don't think I'll get it?
You know who this writer is?
Alan Moore.
Whoa, that'd be crazy.
Can you imagine? Comic book Twitter would have exploded.
999 guesses. Like
it's someone I know, but I don't think would be on Spider.
You know this writer. We've read one of their books on the pod.
Jeff Johns.
No.
Are they huge or just like pretty good, like pretty well known?
They've been in the game for a while. You know, they're still going.
Dan Jurgens?
Nope.
Donnie Cates?
Nope.
Am I close? Al Ewing?
No.
Jeff Loeb?
Mm-mm.
Fuck, I don't know then.
Eric Larson.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gotten that out of 1,000 guesses. Damn.
The fucking article is like, you're never going to guess who's writing Spider-Man Noir. And I'm like, let's fucking see. Like, I would not have guessed that.
No, that's so funny.
Eric Larson of Savage Dragon fame.
Yeah. Savage Dragon, man.
So
holy shit.
I thought that was really fucking funny.
It's more funny than it is exciting.
And I'm going to buy that shit. I'm like, hell yeah, dude, I'm here for this.
That guy does know, like, Savage Dragon is all just crime noir, essentially. I mean, it's like police noir. So he just loves doing that shit, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
That's cool. Is it gonna be black and white?
I don't know. I didn't look to see if there's a colors, but I imagine
I feel like if there's a time to do a black and white Spider-Man comic, that would be
that'd
that'd
be the one. Yeah.
When does that show come out? Is that this year?
Maybe.
We haven't really gotten a trailer for it. Just a
You know,
teaser,
it's
right?
did we get? Oh yeah,
We got like a small teaser.
that'd be wild if it was this year. I feel like that's still too soon.
I mean, shit, that'll come out before Beyond the Spider-Verse. Let's just push it back to like 2027.
It says 26, so
Okay, that makes sense.
that's exciting.
Yeah, they got me. I'll pick it up.
All right, Nathan. What book did we read this week?
We read Aliens Dead Orbit, which was written and drawn and lettered by James Stokoe, or as we like to call him, James Stogoat.
Oh yeah,
Stogoat.
Goko.
Yeah, I mean, we read by him Godzilla: The Half Century War,
Mhm.
which we were really into. I think he's even better in this book. This guy's a generational talent. I feel like
Yeah, I
just
think
something about like what he does. It's so just like this guy, you know?
we like him a lot, but I think he might be like an acquired taste in like the industry,
I think so.
considering like how
'Cause, like,
little he's done.
I
Like he's done these franchise things,
yeah.
but no big two stuff, you know?
Moon Knight though.
Well, Moon Knight.
But he was part of Moon Knight in like certain sequences, and I remember
Oh, it wasn't like the whole issue.
it wasn't the whole issue. It was like parts of. It was like when Moon Knight was being different identities and like remembering different things differently. It'd be
okay.
like Greg Smallwood was the main artist on it, and then it would sometimes be James Stokoe or Francesco Francavilla. And so I think you're right. I think it is an acquired taste because whenever I saw James Stokoe stuff, I was like, "The fuck is this?" So I think James Stokoe is the IPAs of of comics, comic book art.
He's a New England IPA, you know? It's because like the way he draws people isn't like a Marvel or DC style, you know?
No, it feels more like manga style almost,
Yeah, for sure.
like gritty manga style. Like he's like if manga and like heavy metal had a baby.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me.
When it comes to like just the details in some of his shit, like it's like unmatched,
It's a lot,
you know?
which it doesn't feel like a lot because I'm impressed that he like colors himself too, because I guess he just kind of knows what he wants, where he wants the focus to be. But there's like a lot of detail in here, and you know, to be fair, I think he just kind of throws a lot of purple in the background and like a lot of like yellows in the foreground,
Mm-hmm.
which creates a pretty easy contrast. But he does really, really good like making everything digestible. And if you really want to like spend the time and like look through all the stuff that he's designed, like he does not cut corners. So he does a really good job. This
like,
was great.
Yeah, if it takes a year to do like a project, like it's worth it.
Yeah,
you
I'd
know?
be like, yeah, just you do you.
These are like goated covers.
Oh my god, so good. It makes sense that the whole fucking omnibus is just this cover.
Yeah, there's like 10 stories in that.
Because
But
the
like
fact that it's like an alien, but it's also like a
debris.
it's debris of like,
of
a,
like a
ship or
ship.
something, and it's like you can't even like appreciate what you're looking at like a quick glance. You know what I mean?
Goated.
So
like,
good.
Like I've been wanting to read this one for a while, you know?
Yeah.
This one didn't necessarily like add any like lore to aliens,
No.
which I feel like a lot of like the movies and like a lot of the stories like try to do,
Mhm.
which sometimes works.
It's not always great though.
It's not always great.
I kind of like that I'm kind of confused by this story a little bit. Because I
Okay.
feel like, not like confused, but I just don't really know how this like world works with like how ships operate and you know what they're doing,
Yeah.
kind of deal. And I think that's a sign of a good alien story. Is like I don't understand how like the whole world even operates.
Yeah.
Because I kind of felt that way in Romulus, where it's like there's this whole planet, you know, it doesn't get any sunlight. They send people to different planets or whatever, and I'm like, logistically, how are we doing this? You know?
Right. And then this was like, if I were to put someone on to James Stokoe, I think I would start with this one,
Totally.
just because like Half Century War was like so like epic.
It's
And
very
big.
it feels way more grand than I guess this one is, but I think I do like this story better.
But this works. It's just a really good alien story, you
Mhm.
know. And so I think I was maybe expecting something a little more epic because of Godzilla, but they're just
Okay.
like incomparable properties, you know.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, he manages to do both really well. This is like reading this book is like watching a really good movie at home and then you're like caught on to that director, and then you go see their next movie in like IMAX, which would be like the Godzilla movie,
Yeah.
or like the Godzilla comic. That's kind of how I'd compare it.
He's like a Denis Villeneuve, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. I watched Arrival on an airplane, and I'm like, damn.
Oh, I saw that in theaters.
Did I see that in theaters?
I didn't know like who he was though, but I watched like Enemy and like Prisoners and stuff. I'm like, this guy's got something.
Yeah,
you know?
he knows what he's doing.
No one's talking about this guy. Anyway,
let's get into it.
Number 1.
So this is a 4-issue series, so they're kind of a lot packed in, but I'll try to keep to the highlights. But it opens in, there's like a present and there's a flashback portion of the story, and it opens in the present out in space. There is the engineer Wasilewski. They call him Wasi, and he's alone smoking his last cigarette when he sees a warning with a countdown of like oxygen levels about to be depleted. So he puts on a spacesuit and he grabs this case before heading out to go fix the issue. We jump to the past and we see Wasi and the rest of the crew notices another ship kind of orbiting the same planet that they're at. They decide to check it out, see if there's people in there that need help. The crew boards the ship and they find 3 people in stasis chambers. And so they try to open the stasis chambers, but when they do, something goes wrong. The chambers start to like burn the people alive inside of the chambers. So they break them out, but they're super burned and then they pass out from shock. And then back in the present, Wasi is kind of walking around the ship, and then he's jump scared by an alien, and he drops his like special case that he had. And that's pretty much like the first issue.
Oh, okay. So I didn't pick up on like the time jump thing until like the last issue.
It's pretty prevalent, like this entire time.
I didn't notice.
I do agree that it gets confusing at times because sometimes he's like wearing the same thing.
Right.
Because I thought like, he puts on a spacesuit, and then in like the flashback he's like wearing normal clothes, and I'm like, okay, this is like a visual indicator of like what's in the past, what's not.
Well, in the flashback he's also wearing a spacesuit.
Yeah, and then in the flashback he puts on a spacesuit, so I'm like, okay, it's gonna be tougher.
Okay.
But I think he does give you a visual sort of like bumper of like when he does it, because there's parts where he's like, it's like his face just kind of out in space, and then they like transition you to like whatever the past or present's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So he doesn't, most of the present stuff he's alone because most of the crew has been like separated from him or killed.
Yeah.
But
something you don't really see in alien comics is like people like going out into space.
Yeah.
It's always like in a ship or something.
Yeah, you're already there. You're in the pretty much like the middle of the movie.
It's probably like a budget thing, to where like they don't have like
they don't have to get a spacesuit,
a floating sequence.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a cool thing to add.
Yeah. His spaceship design
goated
is absurd. He's
so crazy.
He has like such the perfect feel for like this kind of sci-fi storytelling where it's like so overly, not even like overly detailed, but just like really thought about, I guess.
Yeah.
And like all the little pieces are in there, and it looks like really complex machinery.
Yeah, just like the dystopian futurism that are with these ships.
It's awesome.
I'm like, these don't look pretty like some sort of like Star Trek thing.
Yeah, it's not like a sleek design with just like panels
steel plated or whatever. Yeah,
it's like there's fucking
functionality.
There's pipes that are outside of the ship, and if like a fucking meteorite hits it, your whole ship's going down.
Yeah, it's basically a naked ship.
It really feels like it. There's no armor.
It looks like C-3PO when he doesn't have his like his gold on.
Yeah, pretty much. I think James Stokoe is like my favorite xenomorph artist.
I do like his xenomorph a lot
because it almost seems like it isn't in his style, but he's drawing it really well. You know what I mean?
I think it is kind of in his style, because it almost seems like this is a different kind of species of xenomorph. It's like a cousin almost. How there's like a bunch of different like, because like just look at the head, the texture of the head. That's like not what we're used to seeing. We're used to seeing more of like a smooth noggin,
more shiny.
How like
I guess that's true.
How like there's like a bunch of different predators now. There's not just like one. They all have like different faces, different armor and stuff like that. This kind of reminds me of that.
Did you see that Predator trailer?
I'm not gonna watch any of it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm just gonna go in and have a kick-ass time.
I watched it and there's like an element to it that I didn't realize was a thing, and I was like, this is gonna be cool. So now I'm not gonna watch anything else, but
Yeah.
now I have an idea
Was it
of
the
like what it's
second
supposed to
trailer?
be.
This is like a
I think
teaser.
this
or
is
something.
technically like the first. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was like a
teasers
teaser
and-
thing. Yeah.
Teasers and trailers are pretty much the same thing now. but-
I know I'm watching it. You know.
yeah.
So when I know that, I'm like, I don't need to. Like, I
Mhm.
didn't see the engineer until I saw Superman. You know, like that because she was in like some of the trailers.
Oh, the nanite person.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like I like how he builds tension in this because he does like a lot of like really thin panels and stuff. But I really like this panel right before we see the full xenomorph. He's like kind of behind the smoke a little bit, and you kind of see like the generic shape. I think he's really good at building up some of these big moments.
There was like a wall that had been like burned, probably by like alien blood or whatever.
Yeah.
And he thought he saw a xenomorph in there.
Yep.
But it's just like a bunch of
machinery that
Yeah,
resembles
machinery.
a xenomorph.
and I was like, that's funny. I
Yeah,
like that.
that's good.
And, like, I don't know what machinery that could possibly be,
Yeah.
but it was cool.
He
that,
made it
like,
work.
Yeah. How like this guy, he's never seen a xenomorph, but he's like, that shouldn't be there, you know?
Well, at this point he has.
Oh, he has. Okay.
Because this is like in the present after this stuff has gone down.
Right.
But so there's people in like a stasis chamber, and then something happens when they're trying to break them out, and they like start to burn alive pretty much. And so when they get out of the stasis chambers, they're pretty heavily burned. And I think it's very interesting how he chooses to represent that.
It looks like if Trad Moore was doing like
Yeah.
a burn victim or
yeah,
something.
it does because like
But made it
there's-
real cool.
There's very like it's very clumpy, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to say it.
It's like, is the skin gone or
Because
is
it
it
doesn't
just
seem
look
like it's meat, but it looks like you're seeing like some tendons and stuff in there, and like some just chunks of muscle. I don't really know.
also looks like a little like Mobius, you know?
Yeah.
If this is like a Mobius alien of some sort.
hmm
Super weird.
Yeah.
But like I can't stop looking at it, you know?
Pretty crazy. So issue
Yeah,
2.
Even though it's like shitty that you can't get these trades because they're like out of print and not available digitally. It's really good that you can still buy the individual issues.
Yeah, thank
like
goodness you can.
on Comixology or whatever,
hmm
or your purchaser of choice, because it's so shitty when it looks like they're
Like if this was lost.
rebranded because it says Marvel on them, but this is like Dark Horse
Yeah.
when it came out.
Yeah.
So I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Maybe they'll reprint the trade someday, but maybe just
They should.
it's just the omnibuses right now.
Yeah.
Because it's so shitty when just like some
Property changes publication rights, and then you just can't get it.
they're just
anymore.
gone forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so dumb. But we'll take it.
So issue 2, Wasi runs from the xenomorph to hide in the med bay. This is in the present. And then he sees one of the burned corpses in there. And then in the past, the crew doctor tries treating the burned patients that they found. And they find out from like the other ship's logs that there used to be 8 crew members on that ship, but they only found 3. 2 of the burn victims start seizing, and then chest bursters break out of them, and they like slither away pretty fast. And then in the present, Wasi goes to get the case that he left behind, but part of the ship like breaks off, so he has to seal one of the doors to save himself. But in that process, he gets knocked out, and then he wakes up, and he's being dragged by an alien somewhere.
Okay, so the time jump thing being throughout this clears some things up because when they're in like the med bay or whatever, I'm
Mhm.
like, why isn't he telling them about the alien he just saw?
Yeah, he's
You
like,
know? Like,
you would not believe what I just
there's
saw.
other shit happening.
yeah. So the chest burster is when the alien gets introduced to the ship.
Yeah.
And these ones look, I don't know if it's like, what color are chest bursters? They're like that like tan color, right?
Yeah. they're
Okay,
like-
yeah. So
well, no, yeah, mostly.
whitish tan.
Sometimes they'll be like black. You
okay.
know?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. In this one, they're
In like
kind of like
the
a tan
first
color.
movie, it's like the skin
But
tone.
But the face huggers, those are like tan typically, aren't they?
Yeah.
And those are the things that put them in you,
Yeah.
and then that makes a xenomorph.
Yeah.
What makes the face huggers? The little egg.
So the egg, and then the
Who makes the egg?
queen makes the eggs.
Okay,
That's
Like-
why in like
they've got this all figured out.
that's why in Covenant I was confused like how David had the eggs. I'm like, don't
Mhm.
you need like a queen to make those?
How did you do it? I can't remember.
They don't. It's
They
not
don't
like
explain?
explained. It's like he made it somehow.
Oh, interesting.
But I guess there is like a lore thing here. So you can have people in like the
Stasis
sleep stasis or whatever
and have a
and preserve aliens and prevent the chest bursting.
yeah. I mean, it makes sense because I think the idea behind that whole stasis to kind of like shut down your body from doing anything
It's not
or
like
like
it
freeze your body.
Does it freeze them? Is that what they're doing?
I think the idea is like it's supposed to like freeze and preserve you,
I thought it was like
but
a
it like stops your heart. I think
I thought it was like a comatose state or something.
no, because I don't think you have like vitals or anything. I think you're like kind of being frozen in time almost
Okay.
as much as you can be
Right.
while still technically being living. So at least that's the vibe I get from it.
But a great
But it's a great chest
burster
burst scene. You get like the double page spread of like them coming out, and there's like different perspectives like layered on top of each other for the scene, which is cool.
So normally aliens are like killing, you know, but I guess if they find you knocked out, they
Like, oh, we could use this one.
they go and like staple you to the wall so that the facehuggers can get you.
Yeah.
So
Is that
it's just
okay.
weird that they think, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
they're like, well, this
can't,
one, this
can't just get this
isn't
one
gonna
down.
be any fun, you know?
I guess they kind of are like hunters in a way.
Yeah.
It's like, I want a brother.
So I think James Stokoe has a pretty good idea of like the sort of like mining logistics and stuff, because he's a big part of this is like explaining the different ship protocols and like what they should have done and why he thinks that they're like pirates or something. And I didn't understand any of it, but I was like, yeah, checks out. This is good.
Yeah,
good alien.
They really tried not to go see the ship. You know?
Pretty much.
Because like, there's no reason for the ship to be there because they're hovering around like a gas giant.
Yeah, and they're like,
So it's like,
why is this guy over here?
yeah.
Like I like how a lot of the action kind of the coloring like turns red almost.
When shit's like hitting the fan.
Yeah, but then when it's kind of like calm and you're like walking around a ship, it's more like purple blue sort of color.
Some color theory there.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Mm-hmm.
The ship is called the Sphacteria. That's my only criticism.
Yeah, because like
Sphacteria.
a lot of the movies are named because of the ship. Like,
Right.
Like Covenant,
Romulus.
Prometheus, Romulus.
Prometheus is a ship name?
I think so, yeah.
That makes sense.
And so I guess this could have been Alien Spectus, or what did you say?
Sphacteria.
Specteria?
Spectus. Alien schmegma. Issue 3. So Wasi wakes up in one of those cocoon things next to his captain, who I think's already dead. In the flashback, the chestbursters have already grown to full xenomorph size, and then they drag one of the crew members into the vents. The last 3 members try and figure out what to do, and they decide to go find the doctor to see if he needs help. And he's being held hostage with a scalpel like on his neck by the 3rd patient that didn't get a chest burster. And that 3rd patient's asking them why they were woken up and if they saw the warning about them. I guess he wrote like a note to like not wake them up.
I didn't see a sticky note or anything.
I went back and I looked and I was like, there's no sticky note. But the patient
And the aliens can read.
The patient sees her dead crewmates with like the chest come out, and so he slits the doctor's throat and runs off, and then grabs an escape shuttle and uses it and crashes into the Sphacteria ship. And then back in the present, Wasi manages to break out of the cocoon, and he finds Torrenson, which is one of the crew members. He's like just kind of gone maniacal, and he starts crazy laughing, and 2 xenomorphs pop up behind him.
I was kind of expecting Torrenson to be like a synthetic.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm
Like
like,
you see him ripped up.
I kind of like just like one, you know, in each movie.
Yeah, you like see one and you don't expect them to be.
They get like the milk blood or whatever. That was like a twist in the first movie, you know?
Yeah. Isn't the goopy wall stuff supposed to be pretty much impossible to get out of? Because he just kind of muscles out of it.
Yeah, you have to like cut out of it. It doesn't look as goopy here.
Yeah.
It looks more like
maybe this is like first
bioorganic, you know?
Yeah.
When the patient that's holding the doctor hostage sees that like his friend was chest bursted, they don't have like lips, and so he's like, "Nah."
Do you think that's why?
I assume.
No.
I just thought that's funny.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He doesn't have any lips, but he does a lot of like pronunciation that would involve lips,
right?
So
I don't know. It was a choice. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. But he does say, like, why'd you wake me up? You know, you didn't see the warning, and like there was no visual indicator of like a warning. And I went and see if it was like the part of the wall that was like melted, and there wasn't any like sign or anything behind it that I could see. So I was like,
you think aliens can read or?
No, I mean I don't think they were trying to hide the evidence.
It's like, ha.
But yeah,
there's always people causing problems in these stories.
Mhm.
You know,
how long does it take a chest burster to grow into a full alien? Because it seems to happen pretty quick here.
it seems like 20 minutes. Sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it seems like they like slither away, and then the next time they see them,
Full
you know,
grown.
within a relatively short amount of time, they're like fully grown and grabbing people. And they're black now.
Yeah, dude. It's like giraffes that are just like born walking.
Well,
you know?
actually, I read this Aliens versus Avengers #4
Yeah.
this week, and it's like an altered alien, but it grows fully grown in like 12 hours. So I wonder if that's like supposed to be accurate to
That seems doable.
how it's supposed to happen.
As long as you hide that long.
Yeah, true.
Another thing that you don't really see in these movies, probably budgetary reasons, is like the escape pod like crashing into the ship.
Yeah,
You know,
that was really cool.
Yeah, like the explosions and like the debris. You know, he's always kick ass at.
Yeah, I don't know how they escaped this explosion. I don't know. It seems like it affected a pretty big part of the ship. That seems pretty big already.
Yeah,
So, but they managed to get out.
it's big. And then so Wasi, he's in the cocoon thing, and then he sees his captain
Mhm.
like tied up,
Yeah,
but he just leaves him there.
I think he assumed that he's dead, or he's like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean?
Do what you did to yourself.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He does get out. He manages to get out by himself.
Because
But I
is there a chest burster? Is there like a face hugger on him or something?
no, I think there's just part of the goopy wall is over him.
It seemed like
But
they
in my
didn't
head,
like
he doesn't
really
know how much time he has, so I think he's trying to
yeah,
find a weapon to kill
there
them.
are two xenomorphs like in the room.
And then they get pulled away because they hear the Torrenson crew member guy like just kind of yapping.
Yeah.
So I think he's like, I got a small window of time. I got to make sure I use it effectively.
I like how the Torrenson dude, he sees Wasi. He's like, "What have you been doing?"
Like
he's knocked out, and he was like basically held down.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that's a funny thing.
it is a funny line to open with.
It's not like, "Thank God you're alive.
What have you been doing over here?
We need help" or
Yeah.
something. It's like, there you are.
Yeah, this is funny. Issue 4, we see in a flashback, we see Wasi and the crew members Torrenson and Park running to the cargo hold after the escape shuttle crashes into the ship. And then the case that we see in the present that he's like been carrying around, we see it has like explosives in it, which Wasi wants to use to blow up the ship while the rest of them stay in like the life support part of the ship and then wait for rescue. So they basically want to blow up the ship but keep their part of it intact.
I think they were gonna like almost use it as propulsion.
Yeah, but they would still be inside of like a part of the ship that's like kind of just floating off in space.
Right.
And so a xenomorph shows up and separates Torrenson and kills Park while Wasi gets away. And that I think is what brings us into the beginning of the book when he's like smoking a cigarette. Like that was when he like first gets separated. I think that's the intent at least. And so now in the present, Wasi blows a hole in the ship to escape like an alien. And he's in a spacesuit. He's walking along the outside of the ship and sees a bleeding alien outside. And Wasi uses an oxygen tank to block the acid blood, which burns a hole into the tank and kind of blows the alien off the ship. And then Wasi gets inside the life support area of the ship and is able to smoke his last pack of cigarettes he found while the life support timer starts counting down. And that's like the end of the book.
So the way I saw it was like he goes for this locker that has a duffel bag that has like a
Some
case
cigarettes.
of cigarettes in there.
Yeah. What are they called? It's called something funny, I thought.
I don't know.
I'll find it.
And so the beginning of the first issue, there's like an ashtray filled with a bunch of just lit out cigarettes, like full with like butts and whatever. I
Yeah.
thought that was like the end, and then he's just basically counting down the rest of his oxygen.
Yeah, I think
So I thought
he just found a new pack of cigarettes and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to find those. But I see what you mean.
Because the time says like 4 hours of oxygen, which is like how much was on the first issue.
Right.
So I think it just kind of wraps around.
Maybe it does. Yeah.
And it's funny because he goes for Pachyderm cigarettes.
Pachyderm, yeah, that's what it is.
Why's it got a little like elephant on it? It looks like
that's a pachyderm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I'm pretty
that.
sure. Unless they're like koalas.
It looks like animal crackers. You know?
Hey, that would hit just the same.
But it's funny because he goes for the locker and there's a vent right above him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an alien that pops out of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he's trying to say that smoking kills you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's an allegory, clearly.
He attracted the alien. Yeah, pachyderm is used to describe elephants, rhinoceroses, and hippopotamuses. And tapirs.
That's an interesting brand name.
It's pretty much just like
camels,
the fat ones.
Okay.
So yeah, I think to be fair, I think the flashback and present stuff kind of blends a lot more in this issue.
I thought it separated a little bit better here. This is when I noticed it.
No, well, this is when you noticed it for the first time. But I was having a hard time, like, because in both past and present Wasi, they're both in like spacesuit looking things.
It's just like whether or not people are there.
Yeah, pretty much. And so, but like you see past and present like on the same panel pretty much sometimes. It's just how they're colored. I think is supposed to be the main differentiator, which is cool because you don't really see that a whole lot. Like past and present timelines kind of on the same panel. I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
It was just kind of tough for me to delineate, I guess.
So he blows the alien away and it comes back like half.
Yeah, its arm is like blown off.
Yeah, which is a cool visual.
Yeah, and I like that he saw the acid blood. He like sees it in that moment for the first time.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, the blood is what, causes the holes in random parts of the ship. And then he sees an oxygen tank and he's just like, I'm just going to hold this here and hope for the best. And the acid blood like creates a hole in it, which causes it to explode, which is pretty cool.
I like a new way to get rid of the alien.
Yeah.
Because it's mostly just put him in a air vac.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Shoot him off into space.
Right.
Which is a pretty good way.
Explosion kind of way.
Yeah, this one's just doing that same thing.
The air vac's cool, but they do it like 3 times in the movies, so it's like,
I mean, if it broke, don't fix it, I guess.
I know, but
yeah, this is a good creative way. He's just looking at there was a oxygen tank in between them at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like how the last couple pages are like silent because he's like finally kind of escaped the aliens. He's kind of outsmarted them, and he's inevitably still probably going to die, but he's able to appreciate these like last cigarettes. So I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he has like 4 hours and 2 minutes to live here. I want to look at issue 1 because now it's bothering me.
But he's also like in a different room, you know. Before he was like at like a captain's chair kind of thing,
right?
And he has like a full case.
But yeah, at that time in the beginning, it's like 4 hours and 3 minutes.
Yeah, which is odd because what did they get like more oxygen or whatever,
Yeah.
And when he like crumbles up his last pack or whatever, I'm like, oh, that's like end of the line, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Maybe if I reread
like
it,
a different time,
knowing what I know now.
Yeah, knowing that there's a past and a present.
Yeah,
but still, pretty awesome.
Back matter matters. So no back matter matters.
No back matter because we did individual issues.
Yeah,
but I like to think that he would have put some sketches in there,
some pencils, cover designs.
Yep.
Maybe different alien like character design things.
Yeah,
I'll let you know if there's anything.
Because you're gonna get the omnibus, so let me know what's in the back there. But for now, or what would you rate this book?
Do you have a rating?
I think it is an IPA.
Yeah. I would give it like a hazy IPA,
Yeah.
I think if enough people tried it, then they would like enjoy it, because it's not quite as bitter as like normal IPAs. You know, it's like borderline wheat beer.
More accessible. I think it's one of those IPAs that has like a crazy name, kind of like those names of the titles that he never did.
Maybe Crazy Can. They're like, oh,
yeah,
this is going to be obnoxious.
Yeah, pretty much.
But, and maybe even a little underrated,
I think this is pretty underrated.
I think Alien comics in general aren't necessarily huge.
Yeah.
Maybe
Seems like more Godzilla is the wave, or Predator even.
currently, yeah.
Yeah, currently.
But
But pretty great. I
yeah,
think
good
this is a really good time.
definitely.
Let's go into the poll list, Colin.
Shove in your box. The pull list, the pull list. What did you shove in your box? So we got Absolute Wonder Woman, number 10.
Yes, sir.
Absolute Martian Manhunter, number 5.
Ooh. Big week
Yeah.
so far.
2 books.
2 books.
And then Godzilla, number 1 by Tim Seeley comes out. And that's like the ongoing series that he's going to be working on, building like the Godzilla universe.
Who's on that? The artist?
I don't
know. Good for Tim Seeley though.
Yeah, no, that's a very cool project to be on.
He's been on a wave lately. Was Local Man nominated this year for Eisner's?
Was
that this year?
Don't know. I think that was last year.
Was it last year? Okay.
What is Godzilla? Is that Dynamite or is that IDW?
IDW.
Nikola Sizmesia. No.
I think I know that name actually. Yeah, I've seen this guy around.
You see all those.
I've seen him in some Marvel stuff. But I've definitely seen that name, and I'm like, this guy does good stuff.
You seen all those little carrots above letters?
Yeah, he's got a lot of fancy characters. That's cool. Is that everything that's coming out?
Yes, he did some Batman stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I got this week.
Nice.
What'd you read, Nathan?
I read Aliens versus Avengers number 4.
Yeah.
Ava.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. Mr. Sinister, or I guess spoilers for that. But Mr. Sinister turns himself into a xenomorph. And I'm like, this makes sense.
He's a red xenomorph.
And he's red. He's got a little diamond on his head.
In Alien Genocide, there are like a whole race of like red aliens. I'm like, oh, these are all
the Mr. Sinister ones.
Sinister ones.
It's funny how much that makes sense just for the Mr. Sinister like character.
I don't know much about him, so
he
I don't know
turns himself into a mutant, and then he like creates clones of himself. He's trying to create like the perfect specimen kind of deal.
So he'd be a big fan.
He's very aligned to like what the engineers are kind of trying to do, like the perfect killing machine type thing.
Yeah.
The fact that he turns himself into a xenomorph, I'm like, why didn't I see this coming?
I like the inclusion of like the engineers in this.
Yeah.
And I guess like David is included in this.
Michael Fassbender's in there?
I guess so.
Oh, I don't know if
There's like skinny dudes that I think end up being like killed by like engineers.
Yeah.
That are still out there somehow.
Mm-hmm.
It's very difficult to kind of follow.
It's very deep lore.
Yeah, which I think is cool.
I think that's always good when it's like lore that's way deep. I think it works very well for alien stuff,
especially touching on like the Ridley Scott lore, which I don't think a lot of stuff like comes back to.
Yeah,
it's always like kind of just OG movies.
Yeah, so I think it's good. That then there's like a symbiote xenomorph that comes out of nowhere and he just fixes everything.
Yeah.
But so I think
it ends really swiftly.
It's very abruptly ended. I'm like, everything's fucked. And then it's like, we got Venom here, so he'll fix everything. And then he just does. And he does and he doesn't. There's still aliens out there, but
I like, it's just like a good visual.
Yeah.
I'm like, nice.
I did the same thing. I was like, that's cool. It's a xenomorph. He's a little bit more veinier, a little bit sharper teeth.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And then the rest is just of what I read was just me catching up with what I have of Ultimate X-Men, which is 11 through 15.
Okay.
Yeah, so 11 through 15. So
you're only like 2 behind then.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I have the rest, and I don't think I'll pick them up.
I can let you borrow them if you're like into it.
If you have them, I'll borrow them and read them. But
for sure.
It gets like, for a little bit, for like 11 and 12, I'm like, we're just kind of doing, it feels like a lot of the same thing over and over.
Okay.
And then it happens, like a big thing happens, and I'm like, this is cool. Now I'm back in.
Yeah.
So there's like, I don't know if you're gonna read it, but
yeah, I will.
Okay, cool.
Because I have it all. I know it's like a good one to.
It is good. Like there's a lot. I could see why Marvel gave this to her, and she created an X-Men. So the X-Men are in the book now. So I can at least say that. She
created like a new X-Men?
There's a group of people and they're called X-Men now.
Oh, okay.
So now it is Ultimate X-Men. It's
We
not,
got there.
It's not Ultimate Armor running
yeah.
around. But I like it. I think the art style's really good. She has like a lot of really strong action sequences, couple like horror sequences, I would say.
Yeah.
That are really cool. So she's great.
Sweet.
What'd you read?
Still chucking along on The Boys.
Nice.
Read 49 through 57.
Hell yeah.
There's like a lot of stuff on Greg Mallory, who's like, they turned into like a old lady in the show.
Yeah, she's the CIA type one.
Right. And this Mallory is like the person who like started The Boys.
Right. I think she did in the show too. Technically.
Yeah. And he's got like the Compound V. He's like 91, but like still alive, you know?
Mm.
He was in like World War II when they tried to.
Mallory's a dude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When they tried to showcase soups like in the army, but they just got like blown away.
With Soldier Boy?
Soldier Boy, yeah.
Okay.
But that was like, it was like the first like generation of like what would end up being Payback. But they all get like murdered, and then there's just like a new Payback later, you know, with all new
just
people.
Redo it.
Yeah, basically.
That's cool.
So a lot of that stuff, and then he has a lot of like insight on like a lot of the characters and like why people do stuff. It's really good. I like it a lot.
Cool. How many issues in total is it? The Boys, that run?
So the run is 72.
Okay, so you're like near the end.
I'm right there, but I have another miniseries, which is like the Butcher origin stuff, and that's like 6. And then on top of that, there's like a sequel series called The Boys Dear Becky.
Yeah, that one was more recent, right?
That was like 2020.
Yeah.
And that was like 8 issues. So in total, it's like 100.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I still got like, what is that? Like
40%
15 and then 21. So like 30 issues still.
Yeah.
But I'm almost done with like The Boys, you know?
Yeah. That's cool.
Getting along on there. And I read Marvel Knights, The World to Come, #1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Christopher Priest and Joe Quesada thing. And it's really good. I liked it a lot.
Really?
Joe Quesada like fucking cooked with this.
Yeah, he's still got him in.
So good. I don't know if I've necessarily read anything by Joe Quesada. I just more am aware of him as like an editor.
No, we did some on the pod with him.
What?
Spider-Man, the Mephisto one.
Oh, was he?
That was him.
One More Day or whatever?
Yeah. One Last Day, One More Day.
Okay.
I think it was One More Day.
Okay, I gotcha.
That was him.
He's much better right now.
Yeah, that was definitely not his peak.
Yeah, it was just it was such an interesting format because they're like kind of touching on like all these people. They'll do like one full page of panels, and there'll be like a splash page, you know?
Yeah.
And then that's just kind of like the format, and they'll just keep doing that.
Neat.
And so it flows really well. I'm not gonna keep getting it just because I'm not really sure what's going on, but
Okay.
it is cool. Did you watch anything?
I watched one thing, and it was The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, which is a Wes Anderson.
Oh, those
Netflix.
like Netflix things?
It was like a Netflix thing.
Wasn't it like a couple things?
I think there's 2 of them on Netflix.
I think there's like 4 like little like movies, like shorts.
I watched like a 40-minute thing.
Did you watch like the
But I don't know.
Benedict Cumberbatch thing?
Yes, and then there was also like a Dev Patel thing, but they're all kind of around the same character. So I don't know if they were like a couple 40-minute stories, or if that 40-minute one I watched included all the.
I think that's like the main one.
Is that the one with them all compiled? I didn't really understand.
I watched one where it was like some dude in like a hospital bed that couldn't talk.
Yeah.
Watch that.
That couldn't talk?
I don't think he was in a hospital bed.
There was a guy that had a magic trick that he could see without his eyes.
I don't think
that?
it's that.
Okay. That part was cool.
Okay.
But I really enjoy how he did it because it felt like a play.
Okay.
And it felt like he was breaking the fourth wall at the same time. Because the characters were like narrating what they were saying while they were acting it out in the thing. So they were like kind of telling the story, and then when they said like, and then I said, and then they would turn to the character and like say that to them, and then that character would respond with whatever they were saying, and then they would turn to the camera and be like, "This guy's full of shit," kind of stuff. And I thought that was like really interesting, and it definitely kept my attention because it was, I've never been spoken to like that, I guess.
They're talking to me.
Yeah, it really felt like it. I felt like I was in there, and
Yeah.
or at least it felt like I was in a play, because the sets change in like real time, and there's people like pushing. I assume it's people just like pushing like parts of the set in front of actors and like behind actors, and then they like assemble parts of the set together. So just like that, the production of it alone is like, I think, really interesting to watch.
Yeah, the Phoenician scheme is able to rent now.
Oh really? I'll have to watch that.
It's like $20, but still.
Yeah, I think Michael Cera would fit really well in whatever Wes Anderson's been doing.
It's strange that it's just now happened.
I know. I was like, did you just discover him?
Yeah, it should have been like this for years, probably.
He should have at least been introduced by like Grand Budapest. But yeah, it's really fun. It was only, I wanted to watch something that wasn't like a new TV show, but I didn't want to watch like a movie, and so this was like perfect because it was 41. It was like 41 minutes.
Yeah,
and it was cool. Ray Fiennes is in it. Benedict Cumberbatch, Dev Patel, Ben Kingsley was in it.
Yeah.
And it was fun, and it's based off a Roald Dahl book. He loves that dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
right.
I didn't know that.
Roald Dahl does
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, it's like the children's book writer. He did something else that was pretty famous, but hasn't been adapted by Wes Anderson yet. So.
Just give it some time.
I'm gonna look it up. What'd you watch?
I watched a movie called Land of Bad. It's like a war movie.
Don't know what that is.
But it's like...
Oh, Roald Dahl did the BFG.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry.
Dang. Spielberg got to him.
Yeah. He got it first.
Yeah, it's got like Liam Hemsworth and like Russell Crowe. And it's like a war movie where like there's like a fictional like enemy, and it's like
a fictional country.
It's like the Philippines, but like it's not like a real like issue, It's not like a real war or anything, you know. So it's like a rescue mission that like goes wrong. Like his whole team gets killed in like the first 20 minutes, and so it's just Liam Hemsworth the entire time.
Got it.
But the twist is like, oh, the team isn't all dead. But I definitely saw like an RPG like hit really close to like the guy's head. And so I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And so it's like a rescue mission.
You know what RPG stands for?
Really pouncy gun.
Close.
What is it?
Rocket propelled grenade.
Do you know what an IEP is?
An IED?
IED, yeah.
It's like no. I know it's explosive device at the end, but it's like, what's the I? Improvised explosive device?
Yeah. I'll get to that, but yeah, this movie kind of sucked. It felt like so generic, It's like,
yeah, it doesn't sound.
It seemed like very just straightforward like action movie, but it just happened to be like a military like war movie kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like now if we're doing military war movies, you have to like really say something.
There's got to be some sauce.
There's got to be additional sauce in there that we haven't seen before, because I think war movies in general, they're kind of hitting a certain plateau until real wars kind of cook up something different. You know what I mean? But now it's all just drones and shit. So maybe there'll be a cool drone movie at some point. But I think
I just prefer like it being like a real war,
Yeah,
like,
at least there's some historical context there.
Right. And so
like, I think we've done all the good ones now with like Saving Private Ryan and shit like that.
So I was like, I was a little fried watching this, but like, I think I admit that movies like suck faster when I'm under the influence. I'm like, this is dumb.
Really? I don't watch a lot of movies high, but I should.
So a trope that was in this is like they're like in the forest or whatever, and they look down. They look down at the base that they're going to infiltrate, and they have like binoculars and shit. They're looking. I'm like, why is every evil base right by like this mountain that people can like clearly spy on it? And I'm like, just pick a flatter area and like you'll never be caught off guard.
Yeah.
Evil layers just always by like a mountain for some reason. The fighting, like when like the guns are, everyone's like disarmed. The fighting, it looked like a kung fu movie. I'm like, why is everyone really good at fighting? And it's just kind of odd.
Like hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was
That's
just
cool.
it was just too choreographed looking.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he's like in the evil lair and he's just trying to escape because he was like captured, he runs into the guy that they're originally trying to save.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking lucky.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
And where else were they going to put him? A different base?
yeah, and then
He's already there.
they escape and then like 3 guys survive or whatever. I don't know. I was just like, it,
It sounds like a nothing burger.
it was a nothing burger. I was like, oh, I've never heard of this. It was like 2024 movie,
Oh,
and
wow.
Sarah saw like an actor that she recognized and was willing to watch it. I'm like, okay,
What actor?
I should have like Milo something. He's like this guy who's in a lot of TV.
What's it called again?
Land of Bad.
That's such a bad name.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like.
Oh, this movie.
What do you mean this movie?
I've seen the poster.
Is it
where
because like
it's Russell Crowe with some aviators on?
Is it because like Russell Crowe is like in Movie to Movie, and this is like his most recent movie, I think, other than Craven?
No, I don't think it was that. But Milo Ventimiglia.
Yeah,
What the hell is he in?
he's in a lot of TV shows.
Okay. Anyway.
I haven't seen him in a lot of movies. He's bad for that game. But so we watched that. I should have like looked at like some reviews and stuff. So the Rotten Tomato score really burned me because it had like 93 audience.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, I think only dads watch this movie.
It seems like a good dad movie. Parker's dad hates most movies, but he loves the ones that are like turn off your brain.
Sure.
Like John Wick, that's his shit.
Definitely.
But I bet if you watch like Superman, he'd be like, that was terrible.
Thinking too much.
And like it's always like that was the worst thing I've ever seen, or like pretty good movie. And,
so he's like the internet.
and like, he really is. But I don't think he's ever been on the internet either, so it's kind of funny.
Interesting.
But he's like turn off your brain movies are the shit for him.
For sure.
I think he saw something that's like pretty colloquially known as like pretty good. And he was like, I think it's like Everything Everywhere All at Once. And he was like, that was stupid. So I love
like a 10 out of 10 movie.
I love if you had a letterbox, I would fucking be glued to the app, just waiting until you watch a new movie and reviewed it.
I watched Captain Phillips.
Have you never seen that?
No,
Really?
no,
It's kind of good.
pretty good.
Yeah, I like that.
I watched it while like people were over, and I wasn't really like listening to the dialogue. But you get it, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
It was okay. I think like the pop culture aspect of that movie just kind of killed the tension for me.
What do you mean?
Like the I'm the captain now kind of thing. I was like, I like understand what this is about, but like I'm just kind of disarmed by
I think the
the
timing
pirates.
of it is important because no one really. I don't think a lot of people knew what like pirates were about.
Yeah, like I don't think people knew that there were still pirates, you know?
Right. Or like what people would do on ships to like defend from pirates around Somalia.
Somalia.
Yeah.
So
I think it educated a lot of people on like a thing that actually happens, but didn't know that was a thing that people worried about. And then just like the fact that he got away from that.
Yeah, it was like based on like a true story, so it's like some of the plot details
crazy.
I can't be like too much of a stickler on.
That was also in like based on a true story. It was like, holy shit, all this happened bar for bar.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's good. I like sort of the tension of like the dialogue kind of back and forth between Tom Hanks and that one dude.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to like take control of the situation, and the guy knows that he's kind of like being fucked with, but he's trying to like outsmart him too. So I think there's a lot of interesting situations that they get to.
Yeah, but he wasn't like so much of like a mastermind where I'm like,
he didn't like completely
gonna
outsmart him.
Yeah, when he was like around so much and like he was almost like kind of being friendly in a way, I'm like it just like became less scary, I guess, as an antagonist, but it was okay. And then I watched Warfare with
the Alex Garland
co-directed movie.
Cool.
So that's where like the IED was in,
and
it's like it was like almost like a recon mission gone wrong kind of thing. There's like this company that was just in a house scoping out like a building or something.
Is that Jesse Plemons one, or is that Civil War?
That's Civil War.
Okay.
Just before that. So I guess someone who worked on that movie was telling like a war story about this because he was like in it, and Alex Garland's like, "This is a movie. We should just make this or whatever."
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's cool because it's like small scale, like it's all just in this one house,
and
they're just trying to like escape. and it's just kind of a shit show most of the time.
Cool.
It's really swift. It's like an hour and a half, and there's like a lot of good actors. Like there's like
Oh, Will Poulter, right?
Will Poulter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There was like the Tony Soprano's son,
Mm-hmm.
the guy who's in like Penguin, who played like Kingpin's like right hand man or whatever, like that kid.
Oh, he's in it?
Yeah,
That's
he's in
cool.
that. Human Torch is in it. So
Just
people like
quick.
that, and it's like based on like Iraq War, so that was like interesting, you know. And then there was like a lot of jargon you don't really follow, but you kind of see what they're doing. There's a lot of POV of like UAVs and like what other people are seeing,
Right.
and pretty good. I liked it a lot.
Where's the IED come to play? They're just like,
So they had a tank outside of the house, and they were going to like in it, and it gets fucking shot like right in their like the line as they're like going into the tank, and just kind of fucks everything up.
the IED?
ID.
It gets shot at them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was they get really fucked up.
So that's when you learned about what that means?
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, good movie.
Very nice.
What are we gonna read next week? Anyway, what are we gonna read next week, Nathan?
Another Eisner book?
No.
No.
We'll find out this weekend who won.
Oh, cool.
And maybe
Wow, big weekend.
Maybe we'll do one eventually, but we're gonna do Red Sonja, Nathan.
That movie comes out already?
Yeah, August 15th.
Wow, they really tried to bum rush you with that trailer last week.
Yeah, they're like it's a month before.
Don't even think about it. Buy the tickets now.
Yeah. It's gonna be good, I think.
Red Sonja. Okay, cool.
So the first run at Dynamite is what has been recommended on Reddit,
Okay.
which is it's written by Michael Avon Oeming.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And some other dude.
There's a 1985 Red Sonja movie?
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it?
Yeah, because it's like a Conan character.
Whoa.
So it's called She Devil with a Sword is the trade.
All right, let me find that.
Mike Carey, Michael Avon Oeming, Mel Ruby on art, Cesar Rodriguez on colors,
Cool.
Richard Isanove on colors as well.
Sorry, Red Sonja what?
She Devil with a Sword should be on Comicsology.
Cool.
This is the
She
cover.
Devil with a sword. All right, cool. Got it.
Get it?
Sweet Red Sonja.
Yes, sir.
I've never read anything on this character.
Yeah,
I've always seen it, and I'm like, I don't want to be seen buying that. So
I swear the story's real good.
yeah, I'm reading it for the plot.
Yeah, I'm excited because yeah, it's just these kind of
it's
books
always
are
around.
Such a blind spot, you know. And they always
Yeah.
come out.
It's always around. You always see it, and I'm like,
I think Christopher Priest is writing the current one.
that wouldn't surprise me. Yeah,
Yeah, so
it's pretty cool.
it's got merit for sure.
Yeah,
It's not just smut, Nathan.
I guess not.
Alrighty,
Maybe I'm
you're too quick to judge.
yeah, I
Judge
need
it by its cover.
I
Nathan?
need to reflect on myself a little bit.
Women can be powerful and exposed.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's what I'm going to learn this week.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, everybody. We got a Linktree in the bio. You can like, comment, subscribe,
Yep.
comment, email us at tradewaiterspod@gmail.com. Tell us what alien comics you like.
Yeah. Who do you think is the best alien artist?
Are you going to watch Alien Earth, which is why we're reading this?
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. But you know.
You know.
You know.
Everybody knows.
And yeah, thanks.
Peace.
Bye.